Nothing interesting to report today. Uh, yeah. Um, haven't been getting anything important done to note either. Just been feeling, as usual, really distracted. And I always, or not always, but past few years, I just have a hard time going and doing things that I should be doing or want to be doing. Because, well, I don't really see the difference in it. I mean, I know it like right now, I feel like that in the end that it'll always be the same result, and that doesn't, that's still not, an excuse to go and do absolutely nothing all the time. I could be helping people sooner if I go and work sooner, I know, but at the same time, I'm really just not productive at all when I focus, and the I just need to do better. I need to focus more. I'm going to go and do better. I've definitely said this on previous videos, but I'm still going to do that. I'm not going to give up. Um, been having a lot of problems with eating. I mean, I always have had it with regurgitation and stuff, but I mean, I'm just now today. Only reason I feel like to eat just feels like to empty my stomach again, which I mean, I don't mind. I mean, obviously I do it so because it feels better, but it can hurt. It can destroy the lining, which is supposedly bad, so it probably should stop. It's easier just to fast, but when you don't eat, everyone goes and gets angry at you because they're saying, "Oh, you're not being thankful for food," or "Oh, you must be sick, Royce. A normal person would want to go and eat 3 meals a day. Eh? It's a privilege. You're just going and being all unthankful. You just must hate me because that's stuff people say. Uh, yeah, but that's what I probably should do. Um, as yeah, nothing though important really to talk about today. I mean, as of now on my mind, I mean, I wonder. I mean, this is random, but I wonder how communism always turns into a dictatorship every time it's tried, even though on paper it seems like a good way to run a government. And I mean, if I'm being completely honest, I mean, most of the time, a dictatorship slash monarchy, I mean, they're the same thing, but it's almost always bad. But really, in the end, the only difference between our society and monarchy is that instead we have multiple kings, even though they're not called kings. They're just, the upper class that go and control everything versus one person. And while some might argue that more people is better, because then you can avoid some of the people, I'd also say it isn't because if you have a lot of rich people or in companies with the same ideals that can come together and kind of become even stronger than a king. Same thing as if you had like multiple kings make up an alliance. Instead, it's just under one country. But anyway, as I was saying, I like, wonder if there is. I mean, there definitely is a way to get it to work. It hasn't, worked well before, but I mean, there's some short times, short periods, like under more of like under like Gorbachev, for instance. I mean, he was by far the best Russian dictator, and even though he kept, communist society, he still tried to move everything, more like economically towards, um, capitalism tried to modernize stuff, which I thought was cool. Wonder if you just have that as the starting point for society instead of in halfway, if it would make a difference, but I don't know how to test that. I'd probably need to look into it further. Yeah, if I would want to expand on this, I should probably go and start off with checking more about how society evolves in Russia, and as well as check out, China. Though, if I'm being actually, there probably wouldn't be a point to check out China because even though they're eventually turned to communism in modern times, it's always been a dictatorship one way or the other. Yeah, I have to try and do some thought experiment for that, if I remember.